You're watching ELN Local News.
Now at its capacity, current animals and potential adopters at Burlington Animal Service are in need of more support. Our Jenna Mandrioli reports.
ELN senior Corinne Arguedas volunteers at Burlington Animal Shelter multiple times a week. She has fostered over 10 dogs and 3 cats during her time there. She says by fostering, she is able to learn the animals' personalities, expose them to a home setting, and help them get adopted.
I learned a lot about him, and I was able to send lots of pictures to the shelter.
But Arguedas says dogs are entering the shelter faster than they're being fostered and adopted out. The shelter recently decreased the number of dogs it takes in and was forced to double up in some of its 58 kennels due to the lack of space.
Seeing multiple dogs kind of crammed in a kennel because we have no other choice is hard. And it's obviously a lot more work for the staff and volunteers here. It's more dogs to get out every day, more dogs to feed, more dogs to clean up after.
ELN Junior Emily Andrewsy also volunteers at the shelter. She says she can see the stress in the dog's eyes. She encourages other college students to foster dogs, even if it's just for the day.
There's so many people who I just wish would open their hearts and homes to these animals who haven't been given a fair chance at life yet.
Now, the shelter is only accepting drop-offs in emergency health situations. Former program director Laura Michael says the increase in dogs entering the shelter is a result of owners being unable to afford to care for a pet.
When you get to the point where you're so full and you're at capacity and you're really cannot take more animals, then that's what happens in many shelters is now you start having to put perfectly healthy animals down, and we don't want to do that.
BAS says it will continue to readjust to be a no-kill shelter even as the number of animals increases. Jenna Mandrioli, ELN Local News.
If you need emergency assistance with pet food, you can schedule a time to pick up free pet food from Animal Services using the link on your screen. If you are interested in fostering an animal, you can also find that on their website.